When my husband passed away in 2016, that was September, 3 months afterwards, on the 28th of December, Mr. Odinga made his first appearance onto my plot without my permission. He forced himself in my gate. I do have footage of the CCTV of then, because my cameras were working then. And from that time, he started with a court case against me, which I didn't even know about. So I went to South Africa in 2018 to have a knee replacement, and when I came back, John's grant, certificate of grant, was issued at Malindi court, and that very same day I filled in all the paperwork to have the title deed transferred onto my name. I then waited and waited, and in February 2019, I went to the Khalifi Lands Department, and Mr. Atman had rejected my application to transfer the land onto my name, and from the Khalifi Lands Department, I went straight to Malindi court, to the ELC court, and asked, what is this court case that Mr. Odinga is using? And I looked back on some of John's saved files that I managed to find, and there was an email from his lawyer that was dealing with the court case with Raila Odinga, and Virginia Shaw said that the court case held no essence. It was thrown out of court because it held no essence. Sunday passed. Mr. Odinga came here with 5 men with guns and 2 drivers, 2 cars, and they said they've got a court order and I must get off the property. I have been living here for 15 years now, and I've paid my land rates every year faithfully. I have paid my land rates of 51,000 a year. This land was virgin coral. There was nothing here. We put up a 2-meter wall. We did footpaths. We put up 2 houses. There's actually also 2 foundations of 2 more houses, which we stopped when John was diagnosed with cancer. And we put in over 830 trees on the property as well. Everything that is here is what John did. And now Mr. Odinga is threatening to come in with bulldozers. He had my staff and the G4S patrol guys under gunpoint while he strolled around the property. I was in Malindi. I was in Nairobi visiting my family, and also to have my 3-month checkup after having another knee replacement. But luckily I managed to get a cancellation on an early flight this morning, and I am now on my property. So I am very, very, very concerned about my safety, and even the safety of my friend who is staying in my guest house. because she's had a severe stroke, and if anything is going to happen that's going to cause her to have another stroke, it's not right, really. And I've got another friend that was staying in my house while I was away, just to feed all my pets, and he is also now very worried and wants to leave the property. So I don't think it's fair that I have to be intimidated and bullied like this. I've been living in poverty, absolute poverty, since my husband passed, because he said to me I must sell 3.4 acres of our 8.4 acre plot, which is a seafront plot, and use that money to live on. But Mr. Odinga then had this court case and a supposed caution, which I've been trying to get a caution for since 2019, and there's a whole lot of letters from Raila's lawyers, but I don't know about the caution. I'm still not sure what's happening there. But I'm living on no money. I've got no money to survive. I've been just phoning friends and asking for help wherever I can, and I feel it's so unfair that I've got to live like this because of Mr. Odinga having this over my head. I also want to say that my husband is not a British investor. He's a Kenyan citizen, and so am I. And I really would like to see justice done. My only asset that my husband left me, this has got to serve as my pension for my old age. I mean, I want to live for at least another 20 years, but how will I be able to in these conditions? So this is mine. My husband left it to me. It's in his will. It's in the probate. It's in the grant, and another person can't just come in and claim what is mine.